Vacation time is off. I haven't seen many of you in a long time. Yes, I would like to congratulate the players on a good game. It was a tough 90 minutes. Everything that we talked about before the match, that we are playing against a serious team, everything was right. There were periods where we were dominant, but also where Karabakh was dominant. We scored for 1-0, but then they took over the control of the game. What they're doing the whole time, at moments we didn't defend well. But that was what we planned. That is where their quality lays. At halftime, we tried to get more energy, to be less passive, to make a better pressure on the ball, because if you give them enough time, then they play really, really well. So we changed our system in order to control the mid positions more, so that we have more players at the end level of the game. Also that we can play via Kulenović and Cordoba, who are very fast players, and we managed to do that. We had several more situations that we could have played better. We could score more goals, but I have to congratulate Nevistic on a great game. He kept us above the water when I already seen that they scored a goal, but in the end Nevistic helped us. But our job is not done. The second leg game is next week. We have to be much smarter than last season. Thank you, Coach. We can continue with the questions. Please use the mic when asking questions. Coach, firstly, I would like to congratulate you on a big win tonight. Many players were in good condition, but the joker from the bench, Sandro Kulenović, is in a miraculous condition. 4 games, 5 scores. What does it mean to you to have such a player from the bench to play in such a game that you called out to be the most important match in your career? Yes, that means a lot to me. I insisted on Kulenović when I came to Dinamo, and I'm very glad that everything is happening as it is right now. Nobody believed him, or many didn't believe him during his career, but I realized, or I thought, that you have to give him hope and faith. And in the end, we see as an attacker, he did it really well. His work ethics is amazing. Last time when he didn't play, when we had Brodić, he gave his maximum at every practice. And I think everything is coming back to him now. What he's doing during these practices, he only shows it at the matches. So I'm really glad about him and about every other player who is with us today. They're training and practicing really hard on a really high level, and I think that you can tell it also from the beginning of the season, that you can see from last year until today that there has been a good development in the players, because we can't do it everything overnight. There has to be certain time, has to pass to show what we're working on. So whatever we are practicing during the practice, we want to show it off at our matches. Sometimes we are successful, sometimes we are less successful. But Sandro is in great condition. He definitely deserves his playing minutes. Sergej, congratulations on a big win. This system, when 2 attackers, it looks really good. How much confidence did you get after such a match? Yeah, the confidence is getting bigger and higher. At the beginning of the season, I have already told that we have some player profile that can play minimally 2 systems. It changes to 4-3-2-1. This is an alternative system where we are much more serious. You have a certain stability in the back, so the opponent can't give you a counter-attack. The players love playing both formations.
Čestitka isto tako na zaista velikoj
Yeah,
pobjedi.
from me
Kakav
also,
osjećaj vam donosi,
congratulations.
utakmica
What
koja
is
će
the
se prema svemu sudeći
feeling
prepričavati godinama, a s druge strane
about
imate
this
krajnje
match that we will
ozbiljne
talk
igrače.
about and years to come, and you have a second leg next week. Yes, this match is staying in the past. We are focusing on the second leg match, which is one step to the Champions League. We have to do everything to accomplish our goal. But we have to be serious because we know what happened in the last season. We have to play there like we need something. Only that way we can accomplish something. And we will talk about this match until the next match for certain. I know that it's hard to make analysis, but what do we have to do against Karabakh? They had some serious attacks. Yes, everything that we prepared and we presented to the players, they really played like that. With Ludogorets, they had many chances, and with us also today. It's their style. They have some serious players. They are playing for a long time together. We see that they're playing automatically because they know each other really well, and we have to do everything that we can to make the result that we want to accomplish next week. We have to analyze this match, we have to prepare ourselves, we have to control the situations in our defense even more than today. When the last ball of Baturina didn't end up in the goal, did you think, yeah, this should have been in the goal? Yeah, but I saw already that it didn't go into goal, but Martin did everything really well. Just the end goal was missing, but I think he will get the chance like this next week. My colleagues mentioned Kulenović already, but Baturina absolutely fantastic again. He was assistant, and I think he's really important for the whole team. Yes, Martin, of course, we know what he means for our whole team. He can make a difference very easily. In the last third, he dictates everything and he just confirms us how we play on the pitch. What about Ristovski? And how many players are you going to change? Ristovski felt a pain in his last ligament. We'll see after the exam tomorrow, and we'll see about until Saturday, but I think that the most players will be changed. There's players who train really well, and I think that we have to give them confidence to show what they can do in the next match. Coach, just short question, 3-0 is a really comfortable result, but your boys in the mix zone downstairs were really calm, no euphoria, but maybe, do you think that will be a problem, or how to maybe change their attitudes toward the Croatian league? No, they know what to do because they know what happened in the last season. They stand very firm on the floor with their both feet. We will prepare for the Croatian league. So our focus is now on Gorica, on the next match, and after that on Karabakh. Do you think this hand was a penalty? What I saw, number 44, I think that he played with hand. and he was on the line. I don't know why it wasn't a penalty. With everybody I talked with said to me that it was a penalty. I also saw it live, but there is VAR, and they think that it was outside of the lines. Yeah, if it's outside, then they not look at the VAR at all. Coach, congratulations. Pierre, Gabriel and Maya, you brought them into the game. We wrote much about him in the last months. Maya, we saw him for the first time today in a more serious match. He also looked like a really good player. Yeah, for me as a coach, every match is serious. Of course, this is the Champions League, this is the highest level. But what we know about Maya, he didn't play just like that at a level where he played before. Everything that we watched about him, when we gathered information about him, he shows it on the pitch. So in every anticipation, he shows that he's a serious player, he fits in perfectly into our team. But the whole team deserves to be mentioned because every player doesn't have any problems with being accepted, as well as Cordoba, who can't speak any language, so we try to talk with him and in whatever we can, but he will learn, and he's good at the stopper position, as a defender position. Yes, I think that was enough for today. See you on Saturday at Maksimir. Thank you, coach, and good night.